Okay, so we're starting with a white on black cover up here. It's to the point now where these, like whenever it's like this, I just say this is a blackout cover up.
Yep.
Because in fact, it's actually more difficult than a blackout cover up.
Yeah.
Because
like this would have been easier just to black the whole thing out and then just do this.
The reason why is because if you look at this Grim Reaper cover up, they didn't incorporate any of the negative space.
No.
Like, they didn't use any of it.
Well, why? There's not enough.
Well, I mean, yeah, exactly. So, but when you're doing that, all of your values will adjust based on what you're covering.
This actually looks like a third generation cover-up because that thing definitely looks like a cover-up to begin with. We've had a lot of people try and come for walk-in cover-ups lately into our shop and get mad when we tell them that we want to have a consultation.
Yeah.
This is how you end up with a third generation cover-up, guys.
I didn't want you to make it better. I just wanted you to cover it up.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now. What can you can't do that for me right now? I got like $36. Come on.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. You know, I said, I'm going to address this too, in case the guy who wrote this comment is listening. This is my way of saying, fuck you. He had said, you can't say they were doing $150 and I said $160 for clarification. Rick was $160 an hour in 2006 or whatever it was.
Yep.
He absolutely was.
Absolutely.
And guess what? Anyone who thinks that that's not true, there was about 20 different tattoo artists in this city, and if you wanted a good one, you were going to Rick. So yes, you were paying that.
Yeah, and Rick's
yes,
shop.
He was charging
I
that.
got tattooed by Rick's apprentice.
Yes.
And Rick's apprentice's rate, his apprentice, was $140.
Yeah, because like it was. I was on a rant in one of these episodes about.
I remember.
And someone said, "You can't. That's a ridiculous thing to say. No one was charging $150 an hour." Absolutely.
In our city.
Absolutely.
At that time, and me and Rem didn't know each other at that time, and we have both the exact same experience. And that shop was the shop you went to for good tattoos.
Yeah, when I was getting work done with Rick, it was routine. Like, and he doesn't work all day. It was routine. You would spend like anywhere from $500 to $800. Yeah. And it would be like 3 to 5 hours. And like
the shop, the average in our city right now is about 160, 180.
And that's low end.
That's the low average.
Yeah.
The low average at that time was 120.
Yeah, it was never cheaper than, and so because like people are making out like tattoos have skyrocketed.
No, if you got a $60 tattoo at that time, you went to a scratcher.
Yeah,
just so you know,
anyway,
or you were in a city that things were really fucking cheap. But
I just wanted to correct the record because whoever the hell said that, you're wrong, and it's not an argument. This isn't a discussion. You're just wrong.
Well, and they're probably too young to even know.
You probably weren't there, and yes, it was that expensive.
It was.
But anyway, Rick started out doing cover-ups too. He's always doing them. Anyway, this is a third generation cover-up for sure.
For sure.
And it says here, cover-up done for my good friend Jonathan. His old tattoo was pretty messy, making it hard to visualize the art. So he kept the same theme and made some amazing new art for it. Yeah, what I said there is important. It was hard to visualize, right? It's very hard to see what the fuck you're doing over top of this.
So hard.
Whereas if it was just a black forearm or whatever, I think this is his forearm, might be his leg.
Black limb.
Yeah, so if it was just black, you can do whatever you want. But because this is very hard to work with, you kind of have to work with the shape of it a little bit because everything is going to be affected by...
And you know, for a cover-up like this, I think a lot of artists who do a lot of cover-ups and have done a lot of blackout work would suggest blacking it out first.
Terry would be like, absolutely no, we're going to black this thing out
and
first.
You know what, though? If this came to me and, like, I was the one doing this, I would suggest the same thing.
Absolutely, because it's so much less bullshit to work with.
Just, and the thing is you're not beholden to what's there.
No, you go clean the slate.
The white over top of that, like, negative skin is going to react differently.
Yeah, it'll react different to the black and then the negative. And if there were any gray tones in this, it would be the same.
Yep.
Right? So you're going to have uneven levels of white and black everywhere.
I'd rather just have that smooth canvas of black and just, like, work from
less
there.
on the brain, like you said, hard to visualize. So then we got a couple of really poppy purple roses.
These look like AI too.
They do look like AI. They could be real, but like purple never looks like this healed. I've seen some really, really bright purple, fresh, never healed.
If these are real tattoos, they are edited.
They look like marker.
Yeah.
Right?
Or like they went into Photoshop and really, really, really pumped that contrast.
Well, people will do anything these days because there's a lot of tattoo artists, like fake pages that will. They've done it with my content. Like they've taken my rose sleeve or my old chest piece, both of my back pieces. They've taken a lot of my work, and they'll put it up as if they did it, and they'll have a deposit link.
Oh, that's insane.
To book in with them, and they will literally do this with any tattoo that's trending.
Yeah, I saw.
And there's no artist at all there.
And they're
all different styles.
Even in our city swap and buy, I saw an artist posting, and the work was by an artist that I follow and other various artists, and I couldn't even report the page. It wouldn't let me report the page.
Well, it's just some weird person hiding in a basement making fake pages and scamming
fake tattoo
people.
pages and taking deposits from people.
Before anyone can do anything about it, they're on to the next page. So and like I said, I've had my own work show up on these pages. People tag me. It's like, yeah, that's my fucking arm.
But like,
you didn't work on that, you fucking weirdo.
Purple doesn't look like this, so they either edited it or it's fake.
It looks like it's sitting on top of him.
Right? But like, if this isn't edited and if it's not fake, you tell me what fucking purple that is, because I want to know.
So then we got this big blobby koi, which is pretty fucking smeary looking. I'm not a fan of this at all. It's I don't know why you would send this to me. It's not horrible, but it's certainly not great. I can barely see the edge of anything. It just kind of looks
kind of a weird style.
Half-assed, and when you get into it real close here.
Oh yeah, none of it's saturated.
It's very patchy. See, this is why I say, like, remember I was telling you this the other day, like when it's good, you don't ever need to look in on it real close. But when it strikes you as bad, you're like, ooh, what's wrong with that? And then you close up.
I feel like this is an artist that like clearly doesn't work with a lot of color, because like, who is mixing a gray wash with orange?
Yeah, it's really fucking weird looking, like, and not consistent.
You just made mud water, and then they're also mixing their gray wash with the yellow. Again, you're making mud water, because the gray and the blue the gray and the black have a blue underbase, and then when you combine it with like yellow and orange, you're making brown, and it's ugly.
Remember though, like what I said, when you close up and you start seeing all kinds of problems, look at the lines getting thicker and thinner all over the place. In some places they're not even there. It's like they're all very inconsistent. Right?
And like the thing is like, you know, a beginner artist, like I've had lines come back like this, but before I go in fucking color, I fix them.
Also, like, this again is probably not a beginner.
No.
Right? You don't get this by someone that has been doing it for 2 seconds.
I've had, in my couple years I've tattooed, I've had lines show up back like this. And if I'm doing more work on the piece, I fix the fucking lines. Fix your lines.
Just a very poor imitation of a better tattoo. And then I'm thinking what happened here is somebody sent me a local artist or something. I got no context for this.
Is this another one by the same artist?
This is another one by the same guy.
This is better than the first one.
The layout is fucking wonky.
Yeah.
And it's just weird tattoo stuff.
I mean, it's still, it looks like it's a cover-up.
They also gave this dude like a very feminine shape for some reason.
Yeah.
And like, look at that chunk of filigree coming out of nowhere. It is a cover-up, but like, it's not covering up, and this is going to look worse later. Like that script through there is not covered.
Well, no, because they're just throwing it over. They're saying they're doing a cover-up. They're just throwing it over top. It's
just very lazy and sloppy. Like this looks lazy, cheap, and sloppy. And I can guarantee you they paid money for this. It just looks like the artist gave 2 shits about this and just went, get the fuck out.
We have artists that have been tattooing for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years that do far nicer work.
It's not even close. Like, that's god awful. Let's move on to something better. And by the way, the koi wasn't better technically. It looked better because there's more going on than the black and gray one. That they're both pretty sloppy, shitty back pieces. Anyway, we're moving on to this another Grim Reaper today. We have the Grim Honker by Adam's Inks, which
our Goose Man.
The Goose Man cometh. People are always sending me is because a lot of these go, decently viral.
This is adorable.
So yeah, I mean, this is one of my favorite ones yet. But I mean, that's just subject matter, right? Like these are all about the same quality.
I like too that he's got like a dynamic little pose with his little scythe.
Yeah, the scythe is really cool.
Yeah.
I really like how they did it. It's the nice coloring that they used, and the chrome kind of opaque in the scythe rather than just going negative space. It keeps it separate and makes it a distinct texture from the goose, right? Because the goose is white. We got to do something to make that scythe look different. So you get carried away when you overdo it with opaques, and they got just the right amount of it here to create a distinction, I think. And so I think this might be my favorite goose that I've seen.
Right.
So that's high praise. And then we have 2 days after my first tattoo. So
looks like an infection.
yeah, that's fucking crazy that it's that crazy after 2 days.
That is a nasty infection.
Usually infections like this, they start looking weird, a little bit weird, maybe red and raised on the second day. It usually takes like 4 or 5 days for them to get this crazy. Like that's fucked. Holy fuck. That should have like a parental advisory warning on it.
Yeah.
Like I would be surprised. Like I'm surprised when I talk about these things, my videos don't get demonetized.
Yeah.
And I've said some pretty wild shit on here, but like this is a jump scare. Like this, if you're eating, you might throw up looking at that.
Yeah. I mean, and then like, again, to me, I think that the contamination is in either materials or the equipment.
It's in the process, I think.
Yeah, that's what
something wasn't sterile.
Yeah, like I mean, none of it's like sterile, but like
yeah, but like there was some contaminant in the session.
Yeah,
I think
either we're using contaminant ink, contaminant wash, contaminated needles.
Something got in during the process, not after.
Because this distinctly looks like sometimes like when you have like an infection that happened after, it like only affects parts of this, like all of this little dot work. Yeah, it's like in it.
Yeah,
like that wouldn't be doing that.
Oh, and dot work is so low trauma too.
Yeah,
like even stipple or dots, like it's just so like we're playing around
and
here.
And the infection's like coming out of each and one of those individual dots.
It looks like they were injected with a parasite.
Yeah.
Like they're giving birth to an alien or something.
So nasty.
Like in another day, this thing is going to take over their body. Like for anyone, remember the show The Strain when it like fucking hollowed them out and they became like a serpentine vampire thing?
Yeah.
This parasite, it's working its way through their body right now, and they're just going to. It's like the book I read. What was it? The Queen. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Their bodies give birth to these insect creatures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen here if they don't get some antibiotics in them.
Yeah, I want to reiterate that too. If your tattoo looks like this, you need oral antibiotics. You need to go see a doctor.
It has the texture of like a curdled milk.
Well, and if you were to touch this, those little like white things would break open and like clear liquid would like clear milky liquid would come out.
Yeah, if your arm looks like this, like it's already past due to go to the hospital.
Yeah, this is a hospital trip.
This is not going to heal itself at any point. Like this is not a fucking we'll see how it goes. It might do better.
Try and try it out. No.
No, your whole arm is melting at that point.
You are in trouble.
Because this won't just stay local to the area.
No, it's going to travel.
These little spots are going to show up everywhere else.
Well, they are starting to like.
Yeah, they'll show up in other spots. Like when I had an infection like this the one time, I had a weird spot show up on my face.
Oh yeah, well, but it was like all over your body.
Yeah, it was traveling.
Yeah,
it goes through your system.
But you had it bad. You had a fever. Mm-hmm. You had tummy problems from it. Like you were fucked.
This is in that range for sure. Like I would be amazed that they didn't have symptoms like that.
Like what did we have to do? 2 sets of antibiotics?
I had 2 different types of antibiotics for 60 days. And by the end of it, I could barely even swallow because my throat was burnt from antibiotics. Mm-hmm. So, and I lost weight and I didn't heal right for like a year.
Yeah, and
torched my immune system.
Also, and you speak from experience because you were like, I'm not infected. It's
well,
gonna
normally
be okay.
I you know, I've seen even at that point I was a veteran in this.
Yeah.
And so I had seen some things come back pretty, you know, fucked, and you get over it. But that when you have these fungal infections, they will not clear up on their own, and they can kill you.
When they are deep, like, what was it, like staph?
Yeah, this is probably staph or something very similar.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor, but I've seen some fucked up skin.
But like, yeah, yours I don't even think looked quite this gross, but it had traveled.
Yeah, well, I mean, it will always depend too on what the tattoo looks like, because like, you know, there's a lot of negative space and soft shading for this stuff to show through different than it would over just black. Like in these black areas, it looks bad. It looks worse in the soft shaded areas because there's no ink there coloring it, right? So you're just seeing the infection in the formation of the tattoo.
Ugh.
So it looks grosser there.
It's so gross.